Going everybody, Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the 4th anniversary best Jeanist. Hopefully this character does live up to the anniversary title and is very good. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below. Number 1, how is this character for you? Whether you're watching it from my perspective or you're using the character yourself. And number 2, how's your day going? Which is the more important thing. Hopefully it's going good for all of you. So, let's start off reading off the skills. The first one being the Plus Ultra move, which is going to be the Fiber Slide. Deals 500% damage to a single opponent and makes the opponent fatigued for 3 turns. Only available in the Arena and Club Festival. Reduces the character's cooldown time by 1. And then the enhanced bonus effect when activated is increases the skill impact by 50%. When character has 6 or more temporary power-up effects, the skill gains the ability to Overwhelm, which if you guys don't know what Overwhelm means, basically if the opponent has more buffs than you, then you're going to be more stronger and hit harder. And the character has 10 or more temporary power-up effects. Now for Fatigue, if you guys don't know what that is as well, basically what it does is disables effects that increases the Plus Ultra gauge and effects that increase the gauge by Plus Ultra gauge charging up. So basically, if you're going up against Kirishima, which is like the character right now that you want to be running alongside Hagakure, the green version, you're going to be slowing down them getting their Plus Ultras, which is kind of similar in a way to what the Climax Battlestar and Stripe does, but she does something a little bit like differently phrased. It makes it to where, hold on, let me actually pull her up so I can get the correct wording for this. I don't want to be like making up words and stuff. I want to make sure that you guys get the correct information. I know it's on the AoE that she does it. With a low chance of stunning for 2, and decreases all opponents' Plus Ultra gauge charge rate by 10%. I know it's like kind of the same thing, but they don't word it the same thing. It's weird, I know, but basically you can compare the two together with that. Alright, so now let's take a look at the first action skill, which is going to be Corrective Restraint. Deals 225% damage to all opponents and decreases defense of all opponents by 25% for 3 turns, with the low chance of binding the opponent for 2 turns. High chance of applying Rush to this skill up to 1 additional activation when character is not enhanced. And then when he is enhanced, increases the skill impact by 30% when character has 6 or more temporary power-up effects. Gives this skill the ability to Overwhelm when character has 10 or more temporary power-up effects. And then a high chance of applying Rush to this skill up to 2 additional activations. The cooldown is for 4 turns. And for those of you that don't know what Rush is, basically this is a new skill that was introduced with the Ida that came out last month. When this effect activates, there is a percentage chance to use the same skill multiple times, which is crazy. I know, I definitely want to see that activated. That's what I'm mostly excited for with this best Jeanist, to see how this new skill is going to play out. Second action skill, which is going to be Hanging Fibers, cancels 1 temporary buff of a single opponent that is bound, deals 250% damage to a single opponent, and decreases the opponent's speed by 10% for 3 turns, increases character's power by 10% for 6 turns, increases the skill impact by 30% if the opponent is bound, and the high chance of applying Rush to this skill up to 2 additional activations. I don't know why they just don't put additional activation. It doesn't make sense. But he has a bonus effect when activated. Medium chance of decreasing Plus Ultra gauge charge rate of a single opponent by 10% for 3 turns. Only available in the Arena and Club Festival. Cooldown is for 5 turns. And if you guys don't know, we do have a Club Festival coming up very soon. I think it's on the 9th that it's coming out. I could check real quick right here. Club Fest upcoming. This is coming out on the, okay, so it's coming out on the 9th and then ending on the 15th. So make sure you guys are prepared, ready to go for that. First auto skill, which is going to be Polished Taste. Gets character hits when these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. The ones after character attacks opponent 2 times with an action skill. And then number 2 is after 3 turns pass from the start of battle. So I'm going to be getting this very fast. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Increase character's power by 10% for 6 turns when using the character's first sexually executed skill change. So you don't want to use them second, you don't want to use them third, you want to use them first. You're one of the first characters to ever introduce that type of effect into the game. After character attacks opponents 2 times with an action skill, gives character the ability to nullify status ailments, 2 of them, and increases character power by 10% for 6 turns. And the second auto skill, which is going to be Stretch Out Fibers, increases character speed by 30% and gives character the ability to nullify status ailments for 2 turns up to 1 time. So if you want a comparison with this character, the best one would be the Julio that we got, which was absolutely insane with that nullify effect. I mean, some people still try to run him to this day. It's an insane effect to have, because you're basically not going to get hit by paralysis and all that other bull. Like, you're going to be chilling for free, dude. Increase the character's binding hit rate after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 2 times, up to 4 times. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Decreases defense of all opponents by 10% for 3 turns after the opponent's temporary buffs are canceled 3 times. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. And then the enhancement bonus effect when activated gives character the ability to land bullseye. The character has the ability to nullify status ailment. I think it's just better when the enhancement is activated. He should just get bullseye for free because there's characters that literally have bullseye for free. Like the Toga that we got recently, like she just gets bullseye for free. I don't think this should have been an enhancement lock, but since the enhancement's so easy, you know, it's whatever. Now, real quick, before we do get the chance to test them out in VE Tower and then, you know, go to Ultra Arena, all that other stuff, we're going to be doing a single right here to see whether or not I could get the best Jeanist another copy, or, you know, we just get shafted. Now, this determines your luck, so I think you want to stay tuned for this one right here. Whether you're going to get a best Jeanist or not. Okay, so far it's not in our favor, but things could change. You guys got to remember that. In life, things change. You got to make that one step and things will change. This is that change right here. Watch. When they're going to clash, we're going to see All Might, and then we're going to see the UR rarity. 1, 2. I mean, hold on. Hold on. This is the moment. Right here. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for VE Tower Showcase. And our first opponent is going to be going up against Hado, Rocket, and Froppy. I always like doing this fight when it comes to AoEs. Just because of the fact that Hado does heal. This is a team that we are going to be bringing. Pretty good team. I would say so myself. But in certain situations, it's not going to work out in Ultra Arena. But, you know, for here, it'll work out just fine. So, let's get into it. And let's see how we're going to fare up against our first opponent. Hopefully, again, we do get to see the chance that we get to use our skill again. So in terms of skills that you want to activate first, I could say that you want to activate the second one if you want to get more of the temporary power-up effects activated. But if not, I can see the case where you do the first one first, so you can get the defensive debuff, and then you make it to where your other team members are going to be able to do more damage. So let's get this started, shall we? So how we're going to do this is we're going to activate Best Jeanist first. Again, you always want to make sure that Best Jeanist is the first one that you activate. Then we're going to do Armored on my second, and then we're going to do Hawk's third, so Hawks can do more damage. Let's go. Alright, so get the defensive debuff. Nice. Did we bounce somebody? Hold on. Oh, yeah, we did. We bounded the Hado. Nice. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Damn. Alright, nice. So far, so good. That's what I like to see. Alright, so then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Let's see how much damage we do right here on the single target. We do 24k. Oh, we do it. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, it automatically activates. I thought we had to activate the skill again. Thank god that's not the case. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. All right. So now we got the plus ultras ready to go. Let's start off with, oh, we hit the recovery block. So he's not going to hit the HP all the way back up again. Damn. All right. So Hawks is probably going to do like what? Max damage right here, but it's not going to kill. So, yep. Nice. And then we do give the buffs to Best Jeanist as well. So let's see how much damage he's going to do right here. I think his plus ult is pretty alright. I don't think it's too crazy. 66k though. I thought he hit harder. If he would have crit, then it would have definitely done more damage. Alright, so we do finish him off with a 96k revenge. That is insane. Fight number 2, going up against All Might. Same team that we had before is the same team that we are going to be bringing into this fight. So, let's get into it. And let's see if we can see a little bit more damage from our boy Best Jeanist. I kind of want to see him at least do max damage one time. But if we don't, it's whatever. So we're going to be doing the same thing that we did last fight, making it where the first action skill is going to be the main skill that we activate first. Then we are going to be activating Armored All Might right here, and then Bam Hawks. Alright, so this time he starts off with, damn, we didn't get the second skill activated. And we didn't really hit him like that either, but damn, I wanted to see the second activation, dude. I really like that. Alright, oh, we got our plus ultras thanks to Hawks, so we can just throw them out right here like haymakers. Alright, so Hawk going first for whopping max damage. Nice on the crit as well. Then we got Best Jeanist right here. Can we get a crit as well? Best Jeanist? 25k. Even if it critted, it would have done max damage. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really activate the second action skill yet, so we didn't get the power-up boost from that. And plus of anything, you know, All Might, he's not going to be really getting a lot of buffs like that, so we're not going to be seeing the overwhelm effect activate either, so, you know. It's basically like a really nerf Best Jeanist right now. Alright, so 15k, 34k, and then 81k. Can Best Jeanist kill him right here? Ah, damn it. I wanted him to be the one. Actually, it can still be him that does it. Alright, so we can activate the plus ultra one more time. Alright, Best Jeanist, let's go. This plus ultra is special for you, my guy, because you're the one getting the finishing blow right here. Let's go. Imagine they started making characters that if you kill an opponent, you got a certain buff. I wouldn't like that. But hey, let's go. You gotta finish it off with the hair. Yo, how about all of you that's watching right now? Give your hair a little touch. Come on, man. Like Best Jeanist does. But now that we finish off our second fight and we got a little bit of a taste of what Best Jeanist does, now we're gonna go into Ultra Arena and we're gonna really see how he fares against the competition. Alright, guys, it's Ultra Arena time. This is not our first opponent we're going up against, by the way. I just wanted to show off the team first. What? You got me messed up. We're not fighting that team. Right now, I do not want to face Armored All Might right now. The team we can actually go up against, you know what? We could go up against this team right here. Screw it. The double Minas. We got Kirishima, and then we got Genten, and then in the back we have Hawks. What's the team again? Alright, bam. There we go. I was going to try him with this team right here, because this is like the main team. The only difference is that with Hawks, he was gone. The yellow Hawks that I use. Where is he? He is all the way down here. Yep, this Hawks right here is what I like to use, which helps me go up against hide opponents. But I was like, you know what? Let's play a little bit more, you know, defensive. And we'll have this team right here ready to go. So, the reason we have the support members the way we do is because, number one, with Toga, we want to make sure we are getting our plus ultra gauges as much as we can. And then with Bakugo, we want to make sure that we are giving our boy Best Jeanist evasion, because we want him to not get hit. Alright, so let's start off with this. And then, if it let me, okay, thank you. We'll start off with this. Double defensive debuff, and then we could do this. But you know what? Now we're going to do defensive debuff, then we'll activate the crit, and then we'll activate this right there. So next turn, he does have the ability to crit. Now, this is the kind of sucky thing about Best Jeanist, since he is going first. He's really not going to be getting support if another character goes first on it. So, like, if we made it to where the Celebration Momo were to activate her support, she would not do it until it's after he activates his active skill. So he's not going to be able to do damage like that. So the barrier is up. Alright. Okay, so we'll do this. I did nice, another one, let's go. And we got the bound, that's pretty neat as well. Thank God. Already Kirishima's leaking, let's go. That's what we like to see. So then we will activate this right here, this, and then this. So 21k. And then another one, 17k. Oh my god, no, that's crazy. What the hell? I know if this guy was actually here, he'd be pissed right now. What the hell? He got hit with the same action skill 3 times. Wow. That was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. I got all plus ultras ready to go. Best Jeanist is going to be the first one to activate. So let's see. How much damage is it going to do? It does 11k. Damn, we could have killed Kirishima. Alright, so we do take a lot of damage though, but that is how Ashido is. A character that is insane. Alright, that does suck right there that we do get hit with the stun. But I am hoping eventually Bakugo does. Ooh, but we hit him back with the double stun. And then Bakugo is going to be able to activate his plus ultra as well. Nice, dude. Alright, great way that turn panned out. Great turn. Alright, so then we'll do this once again. Can we activate it again? Yep. Let's go. Oh my god. Nah, bro. Oh my god. This is clean right here. I'm loving this, dude. Not only that Best Jeanist is popping off right now, but the fact that Toga is helping out as well, that's pretty neato as well, if I do say so myself. Alright, now we get to do this, and then we'll activate this, and then this. Alright, let's see. Come on, man. Again? Yep. 17, and then another one. And let's go! Oh my, nah! Oh my god! Let's go! Finally, I'm feeling happiness of showcasing a new unit. Ah, frame 1. This is just too good, man. Too good. Ah, thank the heavens that I am blessed to have such excitement once again. Day 1 of a showcase. Alright, nobody got frozen. Thank God. Whew, that would have been scary if that was the case. Alright, so once again, Best Jeanist with his plus ultra. It's going to hit no matter what. And it does a whop. Oh, it doesn't hit. Okay, I thought it would hit. Never mind. This should hit, right? The Hawks. Right? Yeah. But it does 0 damage. And then we do 6k right there. That's the annoying thing about Hawks, man, is that once it gets that damage down ready to go, it's just like, you know, you're going to be stuck for a while. Alright, we do a little bit there. And then a little bit once again. Ah, I wanted the one more time. The one more time would have been sick. Alright, 0, 0. I mean, we practically won this fight, dude. It's just that Hawks is being stubborn about it. Like, absolutely stubborn. Alright. And then, bam. A little bit of damage there. Alright, bleed. I need you to pop off a little bit more damage, please. Please, like, bleed him for like 100k or something. I'm begging. Alright, then once again, this could probably be the last time we do see our plus ultras get activated at the same time. Alright, so We do 0. This stupid man with the freaking ability to make it to where he can just evade so easily and casually and the damage down. Like, come on, man. Hate going up against it, but I love when I'm using it. Alright, nice. We are slowly getting them low, though, especially the Gensen. That's the more important thing. Alright, so then we'll do this. Nice. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, we won our first fight. Let's go. And a very exciting way of how that whole fight panned out with the multiple skills being activated. But now, let's move on into match number 2. Alright, so for match number 2, we're going up against Midoriya, Bakugo, Midoriya. Then we got Hatsume. We got our girl celebration Momo, and then finally we have New Year's Uraka. Interesting to see her on the lineup here. But let's get into it, and let's see. Hopefully, we could win this match as well. It's gonna be pretty annoying though, again, because Hatsume is a very good support character. Very good. I'm just hoping, if anything, that we are able to get our priorities frame 1. We don't get hit with no bull, and we're just able to live our lives happy. Oh, so we are faster though. That is beautiful, but I did not want to activate that. I wanted to do this first. Alright, any debuffs we get? No, we don't. Alright, bleeding. No, nice. And then 1,700. Alright, 2,000. A little bit of damage there. And then AoE as well. But luckily we are fine though. We're gonna heal. Yep, nice. Then we'll activate all of these skills. Let's go. Bakugo is gonna be having his plus ultra activated. Pretty interesting right there. Alright, so let's see if we can do a little bit of damage on you. 4,000. Another 4,000. Another 4,000. Another 4,000. Another 4,000. Wanna do any more? Come on, Best Jeanist. Just screw the rules, right? Just do more. Alright, then the AoE right here. Which is gonna... Oh, the revenge. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no! Damn it. The revenge killed us right there, dude. Ah! That sucks, man. So for match number 2, we're going to take it a little bit easy. We're going up against Redestro, Hado, Momo, first anniversary Bakugo, and then we're going to go up against Lady Nagant. Again, just for this fight, we're just going to be seeing, you know, just Best Jeanist going off with his skills and all of that. And then for match number 3, I'll go torture myself again, and then we'll fight like a crazy team or something like that. I'm already thinking probably like Armored All Might and Bakugo we're going to have to fight, or we're going to have to fight All For One. It's just going to be one of those insane characters. Actually, what we could do is we could face an All For One just to see the young version, just to see whether or not, if we are able to make it to where he gets to use the rush skill as well. If not, then, you know, that's better. But if he does, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Man, I really do want Blue All For One young version, man. I want him badly. Again, nice, good. Alright, and then we're gonna get an uppercut for a little bit of damage. When I was facing that fight off against the main Midoriya Bakugo and then the Bakugo Midoriya, it just like came with me with these characters that we gotta start releasing in the future. We need a lot more characters for Piercing Shot, dude. I'm just tired of seeing 0, 0, 0, 0. Damn! Relax while I'm talking. Damn, dude, this guy going crazy right now. Oh my god. But yeah, we need a lot more characters for Piercing Shot, or maybe we just need a new mechanic that goes over the damage 0, because seeing the damage 0, that's not fun to me at all. Like, I don't even care if I see the 1,000 or less, like, but I don't want to see 0 damage. That is not cool at all. Like Sonic says, that's no good. Alright, so plus Ultra going off once again. We should definitely be seeing a lot of damage right here. 28k. Okay, we didn't, but we got the fatigue. That's cool. That's pretty cool right there. Alright, then we hit the AoE right there. What happened, buddy? What's your plus Ultra? Where's your plus Ultra? You don't want to activate your plus Ultra? Too bad. Sucks for you, buddy. Sucks for you. Alright, so now we'll do the same thing that we did before. Maybe Momo's dead right here? No, she's not. Oh, right here though, right? Okay, no, but man. Right? She could have been dead with another one activated. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, so you're practically dead, so if anything, I'm gonna troll you and just activate this girl right here. Yup. Yup. Oh my, yeah. It's just so funny, dude. Alright, let's move on to match number 3. Alright, guys, so for our next match, Blue Young All For One as promised, with Armored All Might, Bakugo and Midoriya, and then for some reason in the backline, this guy has Green Hawks and then Green Miriko as well. I mean, this guy's like, screw it, with my top 3 lineup, how can I lose? And you know what, to that, I understand what he's talking about. How can he lose with this crazy lineup right here on his top 3? But let's try it out. Let's see how we fare. I'm hoping that we come out on top, but if we don't, let's just see how Best Jeanist can handle himself. Now let's go. Oh, your personality is worth correcting. Let's make sure tight jeans look good on you. I can't stand being so cramped anymore. Show me your true strength already. I mean, hey, he did twice. Twice he showed it. Actually, 3 times, sorry. When he fought All For One, and then when he fought Machina, and then when he fought off against Shigaraki. Alright, listen, I respect Best Jeanist, man. He showed me time and time again why I cannot be making fun of this man. You know, he's that guy. He is that guy for sure. Alright, so we can't attack anybody besides Blue All For One, so we're going to do this. We got the bound. Nice, that's good right there. Kind of wanted to get on an Armored All Might more, but, you know, what can we really do? Okay, taking a little bit of damage there. We could practically die right here. Yeah, practically dead. So yeah, I mean, it's just like, what are we gonna do? Basically, this is a revenge team right here. Like, even if I had somebody like, let's say like Hiroshima or something, it's just revenge is a broken mechanic, dude. Like, there's nothing you can do up against revenge right now, which I was kind of hoping Best Jeanist would be that guy to stop that, but you know, sadly that isn't the case. We're gonna move on to another match. Guys, next match, we're going up against Summer Mina Ashido, Dabi Season 7, Bakugo Season 7, then we got Midoriya Bakugo, and then we got Celebration Mina Ashido. Let's get into this fight. Hopefully for this one, you know, we win for free. I think we can. There's no way we're going to lose this. I think just Dabi's a little bit too frail. There's no block character on the team, so we are going to be making it to where, you know, the sweet damage of hitting multiple skills is going to be so beautiful. Alright, so let's go. Alright, she activates his support. His AoE goes first. And then he activates his skill. We're fine. Yep. Alright, another one. Nice. Okay, beautiful. And we got the bound. That's cool. She's not going to be activating her support next turn. Oh, can we kill turn 1 right here? Oh, that would have been sick if we killed turn 1 right there. What? You know how much happiness I would have felt? Alright, 18k. Okay. Alright. You know, that kind of does suck going up against the Bakugo like that, because then what happens is, you know, he's going to take damage as well while he's also hitting the Bakugo because the parry effect. So you can see some areas with the flaw of Best Jeanist. Like in some situations that he does go up against. Alright, so now we'll activate this. Alright, 13k. Alright, so let's see. Are we able to do a lot of damage? Are we going to hit him with a fatigue? We do a lot of damage. Oh my god. We do get some heals right there. We stun him too. That's nice. And then finally, Bakugo activating his Pulse Ultra here. Can he kill? He does kill Midoriya and Bakugo. That is nice, but Bakugo Season 7 is still alive. Let's just hope we are able to keep him stunned, or we are able to keep him, you know, just not doing anything at all. Bound. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. There we go. Okay, we didn't bound him, but we did bound the other character. Nice. Yo, can you go away already, please? Like, you've overstayed your welcome. Like, disrespectfully, you've overstayed your welcome. I would like you to go. Alright, 60k. Alright, 51k. Nice. There we go. Alright, and that is another fight done. Let's move on to our next and what possibly could be our final match. Alrighty, fellas. So, this match is going to be pretty funny because we are going up against a team that I actually have showcased before. If you guys don't know, bam, this is the team right here that actually made it to where both Toga and Kirishima were very good together and made me see a new light in them. So, are they going to be very good going up against Best Jeanist, or is this Best Jeanist is too good going up against this team right here? Let's go. Hopefully we do manage to get fatigue. That is the most important thing that we do want to be getting on these characters, because it just makes it to where, you know, Kirishima is not going to be getting them up to basically plus ultras turn 2 or every 2 turns. So let's see. We should be faster than them. Yes, we are. Okay, very good right there. Alright, so we need bounce. Yes, okay, we got it on the Toga. Nice. Oh, and we got it on the Bakugo as well. Nice. Okay. Oh, but damn it. Freaking Toga. Okay. Alright, so overall my hope just went very down after that, but who knows, you know, things could change. Alright, get rid of the second one. Nice. Alright, defensive debuff once again, nice. And then get the AoE going, beautiful. Alright, his counter's activated. Dodge that. Definitely want to dodges. It's always good if you want to counter Bakugo to make sure that you build the team around multiple dodges, because Bakugo can't really handle it. Alright, 13k. We are taking a little bit of damage, but again, luckily to Toga and then Bakugo with his plus ultra, we are going to be getting the heals. Alright, so please fatigue. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. Alright, so she activates her AoE right there, and then We activate ours. We get the stun off. Beautiful. Kirishima activates his plus ultra though, but we are fine. And then we activate our AoE right there. Alright, 6,000. 4,000. 17k, nice. If we took a little bit more damage with our Bakugo, it would have made it to where the revenge would have done even more damage. Alright, nice. Got a bound on the Kirishima, let's go. Alright, 10k. And then 2,000. Oh, we also got a bound off of the Toga. That's nice. I would have wished we got on the Bakugo as well, but whatever. Alright, so we'll do this right here. Again? Yep, 10k. Okay, another one, yep. Yep, beautiful. And then our bind hit rate went up too. Let's go. Alright, nice. I don't want Toga to die first, though. Their Toga. I want... No! The revenge! Oh, my God. If the revenge didn't kill right there, we would have won with freaking Best Jeanist on the lineup. Alright, so the final match, we're going up against Fantasy Hawks version 3 edition. Then we got Midoriya Bakugo. Then we have Bakugo Season 7, Armored All Might, and then Bakugo and Midoriya on the end slot. Now, what's going to be very good against going up against this team right here is that Best Jeanist with the multiple hitting of his first action skill, we're definitely going to be getting some bounds off. And I'm hoping for sure that we get it on Armored All Might because that is a win if we do get it on Armored All Might. So I basically already have my opinion set in stone about how I feel about Best Jeanist, but let's finish this match and then we'll talk about him. Alright, so... Are we faster? No, we're not. It's, you know, Hawks. Makes sense. But I thought maybe, you know, with Bakugo being 110, we have a chance, but... Alright, here we goes off. We gotta be scared of Hawks past turn 3. That's when he's gonna start popping off with the damage. Luckily, there aren't any pro heroes on his team where they're gonna go off as well. But, you know, still very scared to go up against him, even if he doesn't have a pro hero. Alright, that Bakugo is already low. What the hell? Alright, 8,000. 7,000. Now, if you are struggling with Fantasy Hawks, my best recommendation is the same thing that I would say as with Bakugo and Midoriya. Damn, we missed like 3. Oh my God, we missed all those times. Damn. Ah, lucky. But my recommendation if you are struggling going up against a character like Fantasy Hawks, the same as Bakugo and Midoriya, you definitely want to be running a character that has evasion or gives the whole team evasion. Just because he can't handle evasion. He doesn't have Bullseye. So that's very good. I'm glad he has that weakness if anything. Imagine if he had Bullseye. Bro. He'll be like #1, no question asked. Okay, so let's see how much this is gonna do right here. Okay, 29k, nice. Bakugo and Best Jeanist going off right here. We do get hit with the bound, but luckily we do get rid of it with the stun being activated. Let's go. Nice, and both of those characters are dead for free. But this is where the real test begins. Alright, so Hawks, I would like for you to go now, please. Okay, no, because he's taking 0 damage now, because double block character is here. They are here! Alright, so, okay, we need to pray, we need to pray, we need to pray, we need to pray. Please, almighty RNG lords, give me the ability to bound. We have multiple instances to do it, please. Alright, that's one. We didn't get another one. I'm being trolled. Somebody's dead right here. Yup. Somebody's dead. Oh, this is getting very disgustingly bad. Okay, let's see how we do this. Protection, AoE, and then AoE. Alright, Armor is gonna be attacking Toga. She's dead. Yeah, she's dead. Alright, but luckily for us, guess what? We have 100% damage, 100% HP restoration, and 100% critical hit rate. But guess what about the damage reduction, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages? It doesn't matter because Revenge goes through it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Sorry. You're not taking anything with Revenge being on the scene. Get the hell out of here. Alright, 19k, 19k. AoE plus Ultra. Doesn't kill. 0 damage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love the 0 damage, man. Love it. I love it with a passion. We don't really have to do anything this turn right here. Yeah. Alright, this turn we do though. So we'll go like this, get the block, then we'll do this. Alright, please kill, maybe, possibly. It doesn't kill? How? Buddy, go away. Thank you, my God, idiot. Tired of you. Alright, now we gotta just deal with this Bakugo right here. So we'll activate
this, give you the support, bam. A single target would do more damage. And give me a paralysis while you're at it. Yes, he deserved that. He definitely deserved that. This is for best Jeanist, you bum. After everything you've done. Alright, so this is going to do a whopping 32k. Then this plus ultra is going to be doing 74k with another paralysis being active. Nice. Kind of wish Revenge was proccing right here. Just to slowly chip away his HP. 50k. Kind of like if you play Ultra Rumble, how Lady Nagant slowly goes through your HP. I wanted that to happen right here in this instance. AoE, but that's going to do nothing. Momo does 53k. Nice. And now you're just a sitting duck, buddy. Get out of my way. You're done. Bam. What? You're done. Oh my god, okay. So this is what we're playing, huh? The long game. We're playing the long game, huh? Alright. If you wish, then take max damage and die. There you go. Alright, so now that we're done in Ultra Arena, let's talk about our boy Best Jeanist. Alright guys, so how do I feel about 4th anniversary Best Jeanist? I definitely think he's a fun character for sure, and he is going to pop off very well under certain circumstances up against teams. But going up against the very meta teams, that's where things are going to get a little bit iffy with the guys though. Especially, you know, he is a All Might victim. So if he does get hit with the Revenge, goodbye, you're dead for free. Like, there's just no way around it. Also, he is very frail. There was an instance where I accidentally brought the wrong team. Actually, do we have the footage that I could show that real quick? Yeah, this is the footage that I have right here. But it wasn't up against Armored All Might. If I said that, my bad. I didn't mean to say Armored All Might. It was against this team right here that we fought against in the video. I was like, ah, damn it, man. I can't believe I brought the wrong team. What the hell? But I was like, you know what? Eventually, I was thinking about using a team with him and Hawks together. So let's just see how that's going to fare. So, you know, we're activating the skill. We already got unlucky by not getting the second rush skill activated. But you know what? It's whatever. But then, bam, look at this. All right, so, you know, does the damage right there. Hado does some damage, and then, look, watch, after this. Look at his HP. Look at it. Look how low it is already. So, yeah, he is a very frail character for sure. You gotta be careful, man. You have to. Because you're gonna die. But with that, that's going to end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe. Again, you can let me know down below how you personally feel about 4th anniversary Best Jeanist. We'll be doing another showcase video with him alongside another character. It's going to be more theme-based, so I hope you guys definitely enjoy that. And with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.